flicking that, killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that, killing that, flicking that wrist.
You better not be the one to doubt us, 'cause we've been putting in the hours. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us, 'cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. Okay, whoa. We've been on the road. My blow, you know we've been down for too long to give up. Can't go, I need all pesos, want it all. Case closed, I go balls to the wall, can't hold to the ball game over. These boys can't hold me, you boys can't hold us. I told you, better not be the one to doubt us, 'cause we've been putting in the hours. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us, 'cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. When I was back home washing them dishes, I was just wishing I could just vision. I was gon' get it, I was on missions, I was just living. Walked in that building, we was just building, taking our time. We was just yielding, we was just chilling. Away from these haters, know they be watching like a DA.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Marshall's Jets going up against Edelman's Patriots. With that, we'll send you up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough as we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Brady now on first down. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Gronkowski may have had to miss the Super Bowl with the injury, but he was active in that parade, and now he's back on the field. And I'll tell you what, something you mentioned to me is that he was a big cheerleader for his teammates, never hung his head through the injury, celebrated with him all the way through the title.
We've seen superstars in the past, when their team does well without them, they're happy, but they recede into the background, right? They get out of the way because it does hurt them a little bit. They do have pride. They want to feel like, hey, without me, they may take a little bit of a step back. But with Gronk, you never saw that. You saw him with him every step of the way, cheering his team on, happy for their success. They went 11-0 without him in 2016, but I know this, they don't want to try it again.
No,
they want the big fella back.
And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Play action. Now it's Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. All right, as we punch up the starters defensively for the Jets here, Charles, I want to ask you about Darrelle Revis. Some questions surrounding where he fits in going forward. Could he make a move to safety in 2017?
It's hard for those guys who are used to playing one position to make a move later because in their mind, it makes it sound like they can't do it anymore. But think about his predecessors. Ronnie Lott moved from corner to safety. Charles Woodson moved from corner to safety. I think Darrelle Revis can do the exact same thing.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. Edelman comes in motion right. 55. Throwing is Brady on third down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find Big 87.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia was the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And the wideout in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Patriots jump back to a 3-0 lead. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defensive front, to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Petty now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. And it's third down. In the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
Here's Petty. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up fourth. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Play clock winding down. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys that you don't normally think of as household names.
The parts keep changing for New England. That's the amazing part on offense, all right? Offensive linemen change, receivers change, running backs change. We know the one constant is Tom Brady, and that's a huge deal for them. But to be able to do it in what you call the parity times, and you're exactly right, everyone's supposed to be pretty equal. New England still a top 10 offense year in and year out. In 2016, they were number 4, and that helped them with a number 1 ranked defense as well.
They go play action here on first down. He's got time. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. Muhammad Wilkerson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Shift together here from the D-line. They fake the handoff. Now Brady under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On play action, now Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So the D-line's going to spread out. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions. And, boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th-round pick out of Wisconsin? Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct.
They'll run again with Blunt. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe get him into space and throw it to him.
So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Throwing now is Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. On first down, this is Forte. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Looking back at this year for Matt Forte, best game came in week 2 at 3 touchdowns, rushed for over 100 yards. Altogether, 8-13 on the season. Missed the last couple games with an injury. So how do the Jets look at that position going forward?
Well, I'm about to provide motivation for him because I know that if he hears this, he'll say, I'll show you. But I don't think he's a lead back anymore. I think the Jets need to look to get one of those guys and make Matt Forte a complimentary piece. Be a terrific 3rd down back. He pass blocks well, he catches it terrific out of the backfield, and can surprise you running the football. I still think there's value for him. I just don't see him in the lead role any longer.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation. But I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
Caught, Safarian Jenkins, right side. The Tide Bulls tried it, went for it, but it didn't pay off. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go back to the air here after the INT. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll be first down, New England.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for him.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here on the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Patty. That one complete to Anderson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Petty now. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could... Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And now Nick Folk. His career long, 56 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they recover the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if, while the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover downfield and create catches.
Now Brooke dumps it off to Lewis. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Last year for Edelman, just below 100 receptions, 98, over 1,100 yards, 3 touchdowns. And, you know, this is a guy that gets a lot of pub for being that perfect receiver for Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. What
be a bona fide #1 receiver in the NFL, meaning he's not just a Tom Brady receiver. He's that guy for anyone. And he spent so much time proving himself as he got into the league, just what you were talking about. Can I have a role here with New England? Now it's not just proving himself. is continuing to develop in his craft, and I think he's going to just keep getting better and better. He never gave up on himself in his dreams, and he doesn't give up on any single play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Surveying the field. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll give it up to Forte. And room there to work it inside the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with force, now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Folk's kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So they get the field goal here at the end of the second quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead up. All right, hang on here. We'll jump over halftime. Just let the system and graphics catch up. Okay, all set. Third quarter now. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They're trying to establish that running game, but they're really having trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, when you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside who control things. Those big defensive tackles are making it very difficult to find open space.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 81 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And it's up and good. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And New York set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Second down following the incompletion.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
Got to give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Anderson's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. On for the extra point is Folk. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Fresh set of downs here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jordan Jenkins from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Brady to throw on second down. Finding time. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Now Brady. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Corey Lemonnier in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They do go for it. It's Brady going up top. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Petty now. Can't find anyone open. Buying time to his left. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
This is the running back, Powell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Here's Petty. Petty is caught at the 7-yard line. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Powell trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Chris Long. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up fourth down. Back now in Foxborough. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. And Folk's kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got...
And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The drive begins with a run by Forte. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. Again, they run. Again, it's Forte. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And a tackle there by Chris Long.
But I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third. And the back goes into motion. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Back to throw here. And he's got a man open. That's Marshall. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football. Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Matt Forte, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception.
My second body cost a lot. After I bought it, I just wore it home. Reading philosophy and gossip rags. Spending my bottom dollar on my toes. I'm a pacifist who's never not been pacified. I'm a piece of... It's a point of pride. I'm the super rich complaining I want more in life. Cried.
don't make no difference. Rattling my replacement heart of gold. I'm coming back to join the cast of Carmen. I never sung a single song before. I don't really care where I stand in the winner's circle. Make room for a man from the middle with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no room for a man on a mission with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference.
Chains. Ow. Caught up in my, put your head on backwards, then skate off after, engage in laughter about what just happened. Napkins get sent to mammies, is that too graphic? Catch you in traffic, you sitting daffy like stealing candy. My ceiling's absent, my wheels are massive, my friends assassins. All of us, our mothers queens and our women dancers. My rivers rapping, my fingers splashing, my gills are flapping. I bit some matches, then sip something and kiss the dragon.
I'm really rapping, no fingers snapping, them packing. Y'all slipping, my swag is dripping, so here's a napkin. What's really happening? Verbal attacking, I'm showing passion. Know what I mean? See, I'm the king like I'm from Akron. I'm going overboard, somebody call the captain. And when it come to getting checks, I always want the fat ones. I'm so I can sing to a chandelier. My flow a glass of spade and yours a can of candle.
Too many buttons, not enough. These bugging, the SWAT is coming. Shoulder, no shoulder, shrugging at your nugget. Sticky like acupuncture and Magnus honey. Knock on the side door 3 times and have your money. Or get to stepping like Kappa stomping. I slap. I'm having lunch with Italian Sonny. Don't ask the subject. Lord, why you took rabbit from me? He say don't ask me nothing. Too many bodies, too many bundles. Not enough. These bugging, I heard they stun you. It's gonna be trouble. We come through and catch you while you cuddle. Barrels like tunnels. Don't even mumble.
I'm back to ballin', I'm in the back full of only. Pull on the scene and the queen playing Pastor Troy. Breaded turkey, spaghetti, and castor oil. That's turn your guillotine to a fashion show. In 4 minutes, I turn this into forensics in a foreign car with a foreign. It's long-winded, paper long, and you taking long. You just don't get it. On the phone up on Say Tony, want a song with me. Hotter than Mississippi, the summer of the 1950s. In a van full of some white. Get pulled over for swerving like hi, officer. When he asked me why I was swerving, I'm swerve, officer.
I can make it bounce by myself. 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 I can make it bounce by myself.
Got a mansion, a condo, a cabin. I sleep in my phantom. Dancing with the stars to the Star-Spangled Banner. I change your channel, I change your pattern. I ring your Saturn. I your madam, she get and I shake the ladder. I make her and gather and calculate the data. I listen up for the snakes or the baby rattle. I play the shadows, don't play no games. I straight get at them. I'm on a all day like it's my favorite album.
I play the salmon, the Cayman Islands dancer. If I don't get the car first, I have a temper tantrum. I innovative, I demonstrated this. Played it. I don't care if you owe me it. You need to pay me. I kiss your lady, then kiss the baby. Get situated, get keys off table and leave her. I really made it, get it made. Won't wrestle, cause I spatula all you action figures.
Tiny like a spider on a spud web. I got some on my thumbnail. I feed it to my scales, they say, yeah.
I'm doing this for the L. When I go, I'ma leave for the bell. I told you did like a Chevy. I want a Ferrari in yellow, just so I can match all my yellow. I've been a player since elementary. I got more bars than a penitentiary. I got a that hangs several inches.
I can make it bounce by myself. 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 I can make it bounce by myself.
Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that wrist. Let me tell you about the young man. Matter of fact, I'ma let Push tell that. Take it by the old man. Had to change her heart and then fell back. Old man lived a long life. Walked around with a long way. Like Jesus, that Colombiana. That's mere models like. Yeah. Look at the flick of that wrist. I'm feeling like Leonardo. Let me paint the picture. I might need a bottle. On the road to success, I can fit a throttle. That Michelangelo, hundreds in the envelope. Type when I write. And that old man had to change her heart. Wish he knew it back from the start. Like, looked around, seen his wife on the military all over the whole compound. Soon as he seen it, I swear it, I mean it, my man was gone quicker than Domino's. He in jail, everyone falling like dominoes. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that wrist.
Logic, clockwise, counterclockwise, realest in the top 5. Other 4 ain't rapping. I'm just repping for the side. Yeah, that's coastlines, Panama for the boat rides. Worth billions, and we ain't even need showtime. Just money counters and kitchenware, condo with a in there. We got rich in there. Been a trophy since Hawaiian Sophie. Curry over Kobe, we shootin'. Splash Brothers with the add in soda. Good fellas to my Aureliotis. Shades of blue, I met you.
I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. 2 teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Jets going up against the Cowboys. With that, we'll send you out to Arlington, Texas. Here's Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and Mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys. They come out here in the eye. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Here's the offense, and I don't know what more you can say at this point in his career about Jason Witten.
You just give him full respect. This is a guy who knows how to do everything on the football field. Not just catch the ball, but huge in the run game with his blocking at the line of scrimmage.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. On third down, it's Prescott. He's got time in the pocket, and that is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 4.
On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got time. He sets to fire deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
And this one complete to Witten over the middle. A very solid gain of 27. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and pull...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sheldon Richardson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Let's go!
Second down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. On the defensive side, the starters for the New York Jets, Charles.
Let's start with their rookie linebacker, Darren Lee. Played cornerback, if you can believe that, in high school for a while, and uses that same speed at the linebacker position. Hard to block because he's hard to find.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. 3rd and long for Prescott. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive.
Here we go.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Steps away to his left. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll come out in the pistol. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. They go play action here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And they will line up now for the two-point try. In motion left, the tight end. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Petty now. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And he'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here's Petty. And Anderson's got it. And give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
On play action, they'll throw. And oh, look look at that, a diving catch. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. They come out here in the I. Shift together here from the D-line. On the ground, Forte, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Forte taking it in. And the Jets are within a 2-point conversion of tying this thing up. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Prescott on 1st down. Surveying the field. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the 1st quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. A very solid gain of 27. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the 1st quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, I'd like to be in the huddle with him right now. You know he's demanding the
Give me the ball.
And guess what? I'd throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet.
Here we go. 1, 9,
a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And some room to roam now. And a loose football. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They've got it 1st and 10 inside their own 20-yard line. First carry here for Robinson. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive. Let's get credit all around. Excellent blocking. For the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gap.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case,
and he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Finding time. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Second down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And that one results in 35 yards. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
To the air again, Prescott. He's got time in the pocket. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. On third and short, going with their tight end. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 there. And that's good for a Jet first down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Devin Smith, 35 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now Folk for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. That's fielded in the end zone. And He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Flush to his right. They find some open field here. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Ohio! Check the backer. Come on!
On 1st and 10, Prescott forced out to his left. And he's got Rome. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Check! Switch! Half! Let's go!
Now it's the backup Romo being chased out left. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Romo. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw on 2nd down is Romo. Buying time to his left. Incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Let's go now. Check.
Romo on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Check. Half. Let's go now. Half. Check. Half.
Again, Romo. And Beasley's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. So they're going to go for 2.
Check. Here we go. Right, 20. Go.
Romo going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
New York set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll throw now on the final play. Dancing to his left. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. On the return, it's Jalen Marshall. Oh, nice move. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll run with Forte. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And it's brought in by Eric Decker. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Got an open man. It's a noon one. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second down now after the pass completion. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Here's Patty. And Anderson's got it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Shift together here from the D-line. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Petty now. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Devin Smith, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are going to take the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Can you hear me now?
That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Romo looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the
you can hear me, Sean Dell?
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Hit you with the pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can pull people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop.
Yeah, the mic going. I have the music going. That's why.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run with Forte. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
That's what's up. It's good, man. What you doing this Friday, man? What you up to?
They'll set up to throw. Now the pressure gets there.
Just
inside the 20 at the 19.
I'll know that shit next time, man.
Busting through to get it for a loss of 6. After the sack, they come up on 3rd and goal from the 18. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. They come up in an empty set, 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Hard throw, incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Anuno's
that's what's up. I was doing my gaming. Trying to get to this 1% shit, yo. This shit is hard. What games you been playing? You ain't playing no games?
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah, he's gaming and shit. He's trying
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 20.
to get nice in this shit.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
All right, Resident Evil,
They're going to go soft on the corners.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception, but he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. They'll wind up
that's hot.
8 on the sack there, and it's second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw on second down, it's Romo. Going right side, he has Witten. And he's brought down after a good game. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well.
That's caught inside the 20.
I'm going to pass that up.
It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. And now a first down following that long game.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down.
Oh, shit, fuck that shit, man.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to first and goal.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
First and goal, defense with their backs against the wall.
Got that nigga.
For a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Romo now on second down. That's caught at the 2. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They gotta have 6 here. It's third and goal.
Here we go.
Third and 2. It's Romo. Steps away to his left.
Oh, that would have been nice. He would have caught that shit, right? That would have been nice, right? He would have into it.
And that brings up fourth down.
But partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane and then bat it your way on the third down attempt.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6.
Oh, what are you doing, man? Why you did that?
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal. They come out here in the eye. It's a keeper, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That would have been nice, right? With the into it. Fuck, man.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
I'm ready, yo.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Right? Fuck, yo.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New York set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this.
I like the coach and shit.
Hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And now they're in a hurry up. Here's Panic. To Decker over the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps. He cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it's a first down for the Jets. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Patty now. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to... And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The pitch comes to Forte. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Forte with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Shotgun, it's Prescott, forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go. Right into the 8. Black round. Black round. Black round. Black round. Black round.
Prescott now on second down. Being chased out left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. Jason Witten, the intended target, and it's third down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they dropped it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
That one goes for 29 yards on third down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Prescott to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, it was hit and forced an incompletion.
Left side, and it's complete. A really good first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Time for a break. And his throw is incomplete. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Prescott. Buying time. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead. Barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so it probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Marshall that time, and now it's second down.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
On second down, Forte. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking.
You smoked some weed today?
Showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Forte, the lone running back. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they're able to get to it and hit him as he
gotta do what you gotta do
and force an incompletion.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4.
Chanel, you working? Where you work at?
Fake. They'll look to throw. Quincy and Newton were the intended receiver, and it's 4th and 4.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency.
Wait, now I'm trying to do that shit. Let's get fucking sacked.
Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And his kick is absolutely perfect, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Oh, you working right now? Where you work at? What you do?
3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off.
True.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or are you calling it down?
You can do that, or you pick something that's just
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Now the Jets.
Finish the game. You know what Des Bryant says? Finish the game. Des Bryant always says that shit. Finish the game. Let's finish the game. That's all. on, Fitz. Move on. Come on, Monsters. Play some football.
Timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A second down throw for Prescott. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now to head out to take over. Only one timeout.
This game is hard, man.
So this should just be a simple kneel down.
It's a hard-ass game.
It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one time.
A good game.
That should be all of them.
Shit,
It's a good thing you can read that because nobody else
See you
can.
next time.
Not at all.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because
You got this one.
that were being put on the scoreboard, your defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice in the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew. I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Castle. What's up?
Psychiatric and depression medications to avoid potentially life-threatening conditions. Increased risk of bleeding or bruising may occur, especially if taken NSAID pain relievers, aspirin, or blood thinners. Manic episodes or vision problems may occur in some people. They cause low sodium levels. The most common side effects were nausea, constipation, and vomiting. Trintellix had no significant impact on weight and clinical trials. Ask your healthcare professional about Trintellix.
He's back there for them. How about Dante Hightower, linebacker? His first Pro Bowl in 2016. find the spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Second down now after the incompletion. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. The lone running back. From midfield, here's Brady. To his left. Here's throw incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And now it's third down. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They slide Gronkowski out right. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's 4th down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now. There's a look of surprise on the big guy's face because he had the route that he wanted, right in the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football. But a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Three straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it is incomplete. A real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. New York set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to what we said with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense and exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
forcing you guys, go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They slide Gronkowski Omway. Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. It's Chris Hogan. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
This is zone defense. You know you've got a drag route on as your primary call. You've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Brady.
All I want to do is count commas. I had to make a couple bands for the come up. Got kicked out the house, I had no option. I was going through it with my mama. Drinking this Vanessa, had to play it raw. Smoking weed, dodging face, cause my head hard. When I dropped out, I said fuck all of y'all. Imagine pulling up to your school in the best car. I was born in 94, I got the tattoo. I just took his bitch, that's what that cash do. If you went from broke to rich, then you would brag. So I'm sorry I finessed you on some money, but I
conversions. This is a bit tougher. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
You broke, never make no moves. I be making me no time to lose.
This is fourth down.
Started out with nothing, I was hungry. Now I got a couple niggas bitches on me. Fuck nigga, I don't wanna be a homie.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over the football already being in the red zone. New York set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
They hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've had to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Penny now. Caught. Severian Jenkins, right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. That spot, 6'4", 6'5". Guys used to be basketball players. That's really good for the game. Athleticism.
I got me upside down. I got shit I never had now. Right now, got my bitch looking back now. Shit right now. So my bitch is looking back now. Shit right now. Now I'm sitting in a club in a different bag now, baby. When I pick it up, they gon' put that ass down. Oh, baby, sit that ass down. Tell her to turn it on. The fuck is that sound? She love me and it's so already. Yeah, I know she like me. Some fun with me.
Here's the full. Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. Throwing is Brady on third down. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback and not just a productive, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver. Was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
They slide Gronkowski outright. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Herndon. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone and you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he figured out where the blitz was coming from and went to a secondary target for this game.
Now a carry for Blunt. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
You almost forget that someone has to come out and gain the yardage. To create space up front, really well done.
And he'll be stopped up quickly here. And just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave it with 3rd and 3.
We know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
that wasn't the first option.
No, not that. He came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Taking him down is a veteran, Darrelle Revis.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman.
We end tonight on Rarotonga, one of the Cook Islands in the South Pacific. It's a meeting place for humpback whales. The humpback was hunted nearly to extinction, but after the whaling ban in 1966, they once again swim in every ocean. On assignment for 60 Minutes, we met a human who may know them best, American marine biologist Dan Houser.
80% of their lives are spent submerged, and this is where Nan Houser has made some of her most beautiful discoveries.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Set to take the field. And they're not going to play this.
The humpback song is 4 minutes long, and they repeat the same song again and again. Males in Puerto Rico will all sing the same song the same way. But next year, they'll return with a new composition.
So this is air somehow moving around inside their head that's making them sound, even though they don't have it.
Correct. It's almost, I think, like taking a balloon in the air and like,
They come out here in the eye.
The sound carries through miles, and Hauser believes it's all to mark their territory.
No getting on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on one
my lungs are bigger. I can hold my breath longer. I can sing a more beautiful song. I'm a dominant male. I'm going to sing here. So you move away and sing somewhere else.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4.
Do some of the sounds that you've heard.
I think those common whale sounds kind of we get everything. We even have the laughing monkey. Creaky doors.
In there to get it for a loss of 9. And that'll lead to 4th
What are they saying?
2 minutes remain here.
So you speak whale, but you don't understand.
Absolutely.
After this short timeout.
We'll have much more diving with the humpbacks this Sunday evening on 60 Minutes.
Still on his feet. Good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. They're going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Waiting to throw on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The forward ball, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure could get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to fit it into Gronkowski there, and it's 4th down.
I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the 1st down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and ended up making a really nice play.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is incomplete. A little lull in the action here to go over an offseason storyline. It's kind of interesting. LA a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have 2 with the move from San Diego to LA. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially, for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played 1 season as such.
Looking here for Smith downfield. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get 32 yards there. And it's good for a New York 1st down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Tiger, Sharon Peak was the target. And 4th down. On now is Nick Folk in the field goal unit for the Jets. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though,
jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. Brady now on first down. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Brady throwing on second down. To the sideline and complete to Gronkowski. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They slot Gronkowski outright. Brady now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing on first down, it's Brady. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by his former Super Bowl teammate, Darrelle Revis. So out now come the Jets. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about it in the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Here's Patting. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being very precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. on second down. And that's incomplete. He was trying to fit it into Gronkowski there, and it's 3rd and 5.
That incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense, and one of the advantages of being in zone, eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and not throw it.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable